How do you make a pandesal cry? You pancit. Hi, my name is Genevieve, and today I'm going to show you how to make pancit, which is a very popular Filipino noodle dish. And pancit can be tricky to make, but once you've got the process and the technique down, you'll find that pancit is actually really fast and easy to make. And I'm going to share, God, you guys are so rude. I'm going to share with you 2 very key tips that gives me consistent results. My pancit comes out perfect every single time doing it this way. No more soggy or broken noodles, no more bland pancit, no more too oily pancit. It just comes out perfect. And this is my mom's recipe and technique, so I do have a little bias in that this is the best pancit recipe out there. And if you disagree with me, then drop in the comments section below where the best pancit comes from so that I can go there and try it out myself. The first tip in having a really good pancit is all in the broth. That's where the majority of your flavor comes from. So when choosing your broth or your stock, just make sure it's something that has a really good flavor. The second tip is in the technique. I cook all my elements separately and then I add them all back together at the end. And this prevents the over or undercooking of anything. I am so hungry. Let's get started. To make this pancit, you are going to need some noodles, yellow onion, fresh garlic, chicken, green cabbage, carrots, chicken stock, chicken bouillon, annatto powder or achiote powder, black pepper, and some soy sauce. I will be using 3 different kinds of noodles for this recipe. This is the first one. It's pancit bihon. This is the second one. It's pancit canton. This is the third one. It's called sotanghon, and I don't really know what it's called in English. I think it's called like bean thread noodle, but it's usually packaged like this. And the noodle is really like super thin. For my chicken, I am using boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I trimmed as much fat as I could. This is the chicken stock that I am using. This is the chicken bouillon that I am using, and I got this from Costco. For the ground annatto or the achiote powder, it comes in a packet like this, but a lot of companies make it and the brand is really not that important. I'm going to cut my vegetables first because it's the easiest. I'm cutting my cabbage into skinny little strips, kind of like that, before I pull it apart. I'm going to cut these really small, almost like matchsticks, but not quite that small. I like to just let this sit in water while I work with the rest of my ingredients, and I'll come back to this when I'm ready for it. Mince your garlic. Now I'm going to dice my onion, and I'm going to hold some water in my mouth as I do this because this trick I found actually works in preventing me cry when I cut an onion. Now I'm going to cube my chicken. The rest takes place here at the stovetop. So heat your pan. I'm going to saute my onions and my garlic. I know it wasn't hot when I added it, but that's because I wanted it to get a good oil coating before it does start sizzling. This has been sauteing for about 3 minutes, and see the color on here? All right, so now I'm going to cook my chicken. Turn this up. My chicken is cooked, so I'm going to set it aside. I still have some onion and garlic here that I'm not going to remove. I'm just going to leave it in there. Add your chicken stock. I'm going to explain this part as I wait for my chicken stock to come to a boil, but I am going to cook my cabbage and my carrots in here, and I'm only going to let it cook for 1 minute, no more than 2 minutes, because I want my vegetables to be crunchy. All my vegetables are out. I'm bringing this back to a boil, so I'm going to add my soy sauce, pepper, my bouillon, my annatto powder. Mix this a little. Now I'm going to cook my noodles in this broth according to the directions on the packet. Like for my pancit bihon, it says cook noodles for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to cook this in the broth for 4 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out. And then same with these two. Actually, for my sotanghon, this takes 3 to 5 minutes also. So I'm going to cook these together. This one takes 6 to 8 minutes. So I'm going to cook this for 7 minutes and then take it out. My broth got really concentrated, so I'm just going to add a little bit of water. This is done. All the cooking is done, so now we just need to put it all together. My chicken and my vegetables. And now we mix. I'm pretty sure this pan is way too small, but I'm committed. I'm going to try my best to do this without making a mess. I am starving, so let's dig in. It's a big mound. I have a little bit of calamansi juice here that I'm just gonna put on. And of course, if you don't have calamansi juice, you can use lemon juice. I'm going to post links to some of the products that I use in this video. It's going to be in the description box below. And if you're going to be down there, I would love if you could support me by hitting that like button. It looks like a thumbs up like this. So hit that like button. And if you enjoyed this recipe and this video, hit that subscribe button too, so that you get updated every time I post a new video. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today.